Welcome back. Now we'll be starting from where we stopped in our last tutorial. Now, still talking about the form. We've done the input elements for a form, we've done the label, we've done select, we've done option. So right about now, we are going to do the text area. We'll do the button, we'll do the legend, we'll do the data list, and we'll do the field set. So let's go straight into our text editor. Okay, now we are now in our text editor. So the next thing here now is our text area. The text area for our form element. Now, to create a text area for a form element, we have to bring out the text tag, the text area tag. You can see that here. Close the tag. Okay, so give it a name to be message. Give it a row of, let's say, 10. We give it a row 10, and we'll give it a column, let's say 30. Okay, so let me save this and run it on our browser. Okay, our browser is coming up. Okay, still loading. Okay, sorry, my system is really slow. Okay, while we wait for the browser to keep loading, let's go to the other element we have in a form. So I made mention of a field set. Made mention of a field set. So let's come back to this area, this side. So come here, tap enter, and we write the field set element. Write the field set element. Just copy this out, cut it, and bring it down here. Paste it here, save. And what this field set does is to, okay, here. And now we have our text editor right here. Have a text editor, bring it to another line, BR BR. So let's refresh the page. Okay, now we have a text editor and the field set. This rectangular thing here that looks like a border, it's the field set. It is produced by the field set element, this. Now, it's just like you're putting the whole of this form, in a box. Putting the whole of this form in a box. That is what the field set does. As you can see on the browser, let's refresh again. These are field sets. These are our form. This is the select element with options. And this one here is the text area. For the text area here now, you can type whatever you want to type. If you will notice, in some websites, once you visit some website like a blog website, there is always a text area where you want to write a complaint or a feedback to the owner of the site, where you'll be provided a place to write your email and a place to write your comments. You understand? So that is what the text area is used to write comments on the website. Okay, so now after that, we'll go to the legend. What the legend does is, before I'll put in the code, what the legend does is, the legend will write we give a write-up between this line. It will make a space and fill in with a write-up. This is what I mean. So we can just say legend. So we'll put please fill in the info. Please fill in the info. Now you see exactly how I said it will look like. Please fill in the info. So this is what a legend does, right? So now we'll go to the data list. We'll go to the data list, and what the data list does is, data list element specify a list of predefined options for an input element. The data list element defines the list of predefined options for an input element. So let's see how this works. Break. Sorry. Okay, so now we have the input and give it a list of browsers, or let's say a list of phone, and we'll give it the data set. The data list of to have an ID called phone, and it will have options. Have an option. The option will have a value called list of phone. Let's say we have Nokia. You have another one called let's copy this, paste, 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 paste. So you have Nokia, Samsung, Sony, iPhone, Redmi, and let's say Oraimo. So let's see how this looks in the browser. So this is it. This is how the data list looks like. Now you see it. This is exactly how the data list look like. It will give you a box with an arrow. So once you click the arrow now, it will bring out all the list of items that are inside, all the predefined list of items. Okay, it's somehow like the select, but it differs. So having known that, let's go straight to output. And what does the output? The output element represents the result of a calculation, like one performed by a screen, right? An output element represents the result of a calculation, like one performed by a script, right? So I have the okay, so you save this. Let's say I comment all of this out. Comment all of this out. Okay. Now go straight to the form tag here. You give it an action. And let the action still take you to the same page. Still bring the same page. That should be form dot html, right? So you have on input x the value equal to parcel int, right? And this, in this we have a value equals to parcel int again plus pass int, that should be in capital letter, pass int open bracket b dot value. Okay, so now we have just make space here. Okay. Input to be, give it a type of range. Give it a type of range, and we'll give it an ID called A. We'll give it a name called A, and we'll give it a value. We'll give it a value, say 100. Okay. So we'll now say 100 plus input again. Input, give it a type range, type of range. You give it a type to be range, an ID to be B, a name to be B, and the value to be 200. Okay, so now we have equal to, and now we'll move to the output. Give it has a name, a name of, a name. We give it a name to be X, right? Give it a name to be X for A plus B. Okay, for A plus B, and next up here we give it a line break. Okay, and an input. Give it a type submit. Okay, give the type submit. So let's save and run this here. So you see it, right? This is exactly what it looks like. This is exactly what output looks like. Output elements used to represent result of a calculation. Now say we have from here to be 100, right? And from here to here to be 200. Okay, so supposing now we have this and we have this. Okay, so now let's click on submit and see the answer. Okay, there's nothing will happen because it doesn't have a back end. All right, so now we know all the elements of a form and how it works. We know how the element of a form works. You know everything. We've done input, we've done label, we've done output, we've done select, we've done legend, we've done field set. Okay, and we've done data lists. Okay, we've done data lists. So see you in the next tutorial where we'll talk about the input type and the input attributes. Thank you.